at Blake's house. He's just downstairs in the shower. It is 8:45 and I need to leave the house in like 15 minutes. You saw the state of my hair and I've got no makeup on. I'm going to shift some makeup on now. I'm going to be taking you along with me today. We're not really doing anything fun. I'm going to the cinema this morning with my mum and Millie to watch Nightmare Before Christmas because it's on at the cinema. So I said that I'd go along with them to that and then probably come back to Blake's and do some YouTube-y stuff and chill with him for a bit. So not sure how much I'm going to film, but I just thought I'd bring you along with me and see how it goes. So I'm going to shift some makeup on and then I'll speak to you when I'm in the car. I'm back! That was like super quick to do my makeup. It's like 9:06 now and I'm just leaving. Makeup doesn't look too bad. I like literally just shoved something quick on. So I've got like a number 7 super light like foundation on and Glam bronzer, Laura Geller highlighter, like my normal everyday stuff. MAC Brave on the lips. I'm trying to think what else. Mega Plush Volume mascara on my eyes. What else is it gonna be? I've got Gimme Brow on, MAC Studio Fix foundation powder on top to give it a little bit more coverage and to set it in place. I've got the LA Girl concealer underneath my eyes as well, and I do really like it, but I just think I'm going off it a little bit now. I think it's because it's not as brightening as what it used to be. I don't know why. You'd think it'd be the way around. It'd be like too light for me because obviously you get like halo when it comes to winter, but obviously not. I mean, I've not got any more tan, so I don't understand why. But oh, and for blusher, I've got on that one that I wear like every single day. The I don't like the noise of that. The Rimmel, you know, that bronzer where it has like the little squares and column things. I've got that one on. You'll know which one I mean if you watch my channel, because like it's my favourite blusher ever. So I just want to say thank you so much for like following Vlogmas and stuff. The eBay lipstick haul is a re-upload, and the Kat Von D swatches video with Millie is also a re-upload. I had to take them down previously because I was scared that I was going to get a strike on my channel off YouTube for it. So for those of you who are thinking, yeah, haven't I watched this video before? You probably will have, but I'm putting it back up on my channel because obviously I spent so long doing the videos, I edited them all and everything. So I've just done it now so that it still follows the YouTube regulations based on the guidelines that my manager gave me and the guidelines that they got off YouTube, which was basically none. But yeah, I've just kind of like covered my back to make sure that people know that like I'm not encouraging you to buy fake makeup. I'm just doing it so you can catch people out who are trying to sell you fake makeup and are claiming that it's real, or if you're buying something and you genuinely think it's real, then here's like a way of finding out that it's not. So normally if the price and the deal is too good to be true, then it's not going to be real. For instance, my friend sent me a picture last night of somebody like locally who was selling a Jeffree Star Ice Cold, and in the picture it looked very surprisingly small, like really small, and as you know it is massive. Like Ice Cold is like huge. So my friend sent me it last night to see whether I wanted to get it, and I was like, oh, I've already got it. I was like, but it looks really small, I wonder if it's fake. And the woman who's selling it hasn't wore it, she's only ever swatched it. Which I think is probably worse because that's you putting your finger in it, where at least before you were only putting a brush in. When I looked last night, it was at a bid of £10, and I just thought, if you're letting somebody bid for something that you've paid 20 odd quid for, there's no way that you'd have it like that. You'd have it as like a set price and be like, oh, I've only swatched it, I'll take a £5 off it, or however much it is in the UK. So see, I've bought mine from Beautylish before. I think it's like £25 in the UK, something like that. So you'd be like, oh, I'll just take £5 off it and it'll be £20 instead. But no, she's just like, oh, like bid for it. And I thought, I don't know. It looked really small in the picture, so I just thought, I think it's gonna be fake. So yeah, there has been a few re-uploads, but don't worry because that only took up like 2 of the videos that we need to catch up on anyway. So at least I thought I'll get them out of the way, and then you're not like waiting a day or 2 for another video and it being something that you've saw before. So I thought I'll get them out of the way, then re-upload that I've been wanting to do for months and months now, and I was desperate for some videos before I had a chance to film yesterday. So I thought I'll get them 2 up. So yesterday I filmed a Test and Pixie makeup, and I also filmed a unboxing dressing video, like a proper one where like I'm all done up, not like dying hungover in my dressing gown like the vlog I did the other day. And what else did I film yesterday? I filmed something else as well. Oh, and I filmed my gift guide, that a Christmas gift guide, so I'll be getting that up as soon as possible. I know it's going to be really, really late to see it. The products that I'm showing you are like products that are very universal. They'll still be in stock, I would have thought. Maybe 1 or 2 might be sold out, but they're more like ideas than like you need to get this present. It's more like ideas and like things that you can bundle together to make it more personalised, etc, etc. What time am I on? 9:15. Okay, that's kind of okay, kind of not. The movie starts at 9:30, I think. But I can't believe how quick this Vlogmas has gone. And apart from like me having no time on Tuesday and like getting a little bit backtracked, I'm so proud of myself for still getting it all up, considering I've had deadlines, and I've also had like little deadlines that aren't like official deadlines, but they are deadlines, if that makes sense. So I had like plans for assignments that like you could hand it in. I don't have to hand it in, but it's better if you hand it in because you get help. So I've had like loads of different little deadlines as well, and I've had like study groups with friends where I've had to like do work for and stuff, and meetings with teachers that I've had to like look at things for already to go talk to them to say what I want to do, etc, etc. So yeah, I'm quite proud of myself, and I'm sorry that like I'm not like a full-on YouTuber, and it's probably like not as been as good as like other YouTubers that have been doing this, but you gotta think I am studying for a master's at the same time, kind of thing. So yeah, I'm proud of myself. Sometimes that's all that counts. It's in the year 19 now to go to the cinema. I'm going to Cineworld in Middlesbrough because it's only £2.50 for the film. So my mum was going to go with Millie, and I was like, well, I might go. And just invited myself because Blake's at rugby this morning, so he's going to be out anyway. So I would have only rather been asleep, which I probably would have been asleep until he gets back, like catching up on sleep from when I was on my night shift on Friday. So I would have only been like catching up on that. Or I would have just been sat on my phone watching YouTube videos and just doing nothing, like just wasting time. So that might as well go to the cinema and I see Millie and spend some time with my mum and Millie for a change. So happy days. I'll speak to you soon. And this car's like proper trying to race me. I'm in a 1.2 car, so honey, you're gonna win me anyway. There's no point even trying to race me. It's so funny, like when cars that are like clearly like not even just like ridiculously better than mine, just like a normal car, you're gonna be faster than me because I'm in a 1.2 car, so what do you expect? It's like they think there's some kind of competition. There isn't. There isn't any competition because I know my car is really, really slow. But yeah, anyways, I'll speak to you soon. Bye. So I got to the cinema and rang my mum. I was like, Mum, where are you? And she's like, at swimming lessons. Why? And I was like, well, the cinema. I didn't read the text message properly, so Millie's swimming lessons don't finish until 9:30, which is what my mum said in the message. Look how bagged my eyes are. So yeah, Millie's swimming lessons didn't finish till 9:30, and then my mum's coming straight from swimming lessons to here, and I just read 9:30 and thought that's what time I'd be at the cinema for. But the cinema doesn't start until 10. Look how long my eyelashes and fluttery they are today. So yeah, now I'm just sat in the car park thinking, well, what am I going to do now? I'm tempted to go to Subway and get some breakfast. I'm not going to lie. I think I'm going to do that. I've never tried Subway breakfast before, but I really want like some kind of like sausage or egg or something. There's so many people like picking up litter around here. Oh, because it was a match yesterday. I was thinking, why is there so many people? Like, there's a van there. Ooh, and he's going. And there's another van that's just came. Oh, he's gone back in. I know he's gone. And there's another van that's just came on the other side. But I just remembered it was a match yesterday. It was a match. It was a brewer match yesterday, so that'll be why there's loads of bloody litter everywhere because everyone scruffs and drop out on the floor. There's also Mac's birthday, who's like Millie's dad. It was his birthday yesterday. I feel so sorry for my mum when it comes to Christmas time because his birthday's on the 17th, mine's on the 20th, and then you've got Christmas on the 25th, and then obviously you've got New Year after that, which is like when my granddad died, was on New Year's Eve, so it's like a bit of like a hard time for us. And then in January on the 11th it's Millie's birthday, so it's just like non-stop, like hitting her. So Yeah, I'm gonna go get something from Subway, I think. Feed my belly. So I'm back. I don't think my mum was very impressed by that film. She was like, when we walked out, she was like, no, I have never watched it. Mum's like such a big, like proper Christmas film kind of person. And obviously it's not like the most Christmassy film ever. It's more like Halloweeny. So yeah, I don't think my mum was very impressed by it. At least it only cost £2.15. It didn't cost like ridiculous price that it normally costs. I'm gonna go over to where my mum's parked because she's parked outside my nana's boyfriend's house. So I'm gonna go park outside there and then we're gonna go into town because I haven't got any Christmas cards at all. And I still need to buy some more presents. So I think I should buy Millie a little stuff something if I see something. Or if she sees something, so obviously she's with us now. And then I need to get like my brother a little something, and I'm gonna get my brother and my sister, like Megan and Oliver, I'm gonna get them a craft set, so like an art set thing, because I haven't really got them like a big present yet, whereas Millie's kind of got like 2 little ones. So Megan's got 1 little one, and I haven't got Oliver anything yet, so I need to buy him like a little present and then get him the craft set and get Megan the craft set, and then I think I'm done. I don't think I need anybody else. I still need to get Blake's dad something, but I don't have a clue what we're going to get him. Like, he's so hard to buy for, and Blake doesn't have a clue what to get him, so I'm just like, well, if you don't know, it's your dad, how the hell am I supposed to know? Like, there's only so many Christmases like that you can come up with presents for. So I've got his mum, I've got my mum, and there's my mum and Millie. Where? Huh? There's a drive there.
Oh, is there someone in there?
Yeah. Come on then. What are you doing after you've been to town? You're going home? Yeah. Just walking into town now. Do you want to get in? Just walking into town, are we?
Yeah.
And I think it's going to be really busy. So we better not lose you. I have to hold man and mum's hand on you. Like this, really tight, really tight. Pardon?
I can't do hopscotch on that. Yeah.
Actually as bad as what I thought it was going to be for some reason. I'm just heading back to Blake's now. I've got some more presents for my giveaway that I'm going to be doing. I've got 3 winners, so I've just bought some diaries for it. A little hint of what the giveaway prizes might be. I don't know about this giveaway. I'm feeling a bit like I think it's good, but because there's 3 winners, it's cost me so much more money, so I haven't been able to put as much money into the prizes because there's 3. That makes sense? So I don't know. Just wait and see. I'm hoping that you're going to enjoy what it is anyway. That's why I want to do 3, so I can at least give something to 3 viewers instead of it just being like one like really expensive kind of present for one person. I thought if I can split the cost, pay a little bit more, but split it so 3 viewers get a prize, I thought that would be a bit more fair, and I can actually reach out to more viewers instead of just being like one person. You have like you've got 3 chances of winning instead of just 1 chance of winning. That makes sense. I can't remember who it was, but somebody commented on my video before saying about how confident I am driving. Yes, I am confident now. I still get a little bit nervous though. But when I first passed my driving test, I wasn't how I am now. I was a nervous wreck. My anxiety took over so much, like ridiculously took over me, to the point where I remember that I was at a roundabout at one point and I must have stalled at this roundabout. So I was right at the front, needed to get onto the roundabout. It was rush hour and it was a really busy roundabout, and I must have stalled easily 8 times in a row. and then even when there was like a gap, then I'd stall, so then obviously I'd have to wait for the next gap, and then I'd stall again, then I'd stall again, and obviously there was loads of, like, there was a massive queue of traffic behind me, and my heart was pounding, and like I got to the point where I was just like, I'm just gonna get out of my car, I'm just gonna walk away from my car, and just leave my car there because I can't do it. Like I felt like I was gonna cry, my whole body got hot, like I was all hot and sweaty, and I know it sounds disgusting, but like that is kind of like what my anxiety does to me. My heart was like, because I was like this, I felt like I was gonna have like a panic attack, which is like the worst feeling ever. It was just, looking at the car behind me, I don't know if it's because I had like blurry eyes at the time, because obviously I was like panicking. But the car behind me seemed pretty cool about it. Like it seemed like he was a bit annoyed, but he also felt like a bit sorry for me. If there was somebody like, for fuck's sake, move, beep, 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 to me, then I would have been like, even worse. I would have been more of a nervous wreck than I already was. But I hate the feeling of like holding somebody up. I hate the feeling of someone being behind me, which obviously isn't really good to be in driving a car, and to not like that feeling, but like I hate that kind of feeling of me like affecting somebody else's day, like affecting somebody else's driving and stuff. And obviously I was holding up all them people, and I was thinking, I'd already got lost before that. So I was coming on the A19 and I was trying to come to Blake's house, and it was my first time driving to Blake's house from town. I must have been driving home from work, must have been at Galan or Benefit, one of the two. Must have been Benefit, I think. Yeah, it must have been Benefit, because it was my first time driving home from town to his house. But it's my first time driving from work, so in town, home, to Blake's, and I took the wrong turn off and I ended up in Acklam. So obviously I ended up in the wrong place, and I didn't have a clue, like I kind of know Acklam, not like the best, but I do kind of know Acklam because my nana lives there, and like my dad used to live there a lot when I was little. So I kind of know Acklam, but where I was, I didn't know that area of Acklam. I didn't have a clue where I was, and I was just like driving down the road like, please remember something, Lucy, like remember where you are, please like find something familiar, kind of thing. And then I found a library that I recognised, and I was like, right, that's the main road, I know where I'm going from now. And then obviously it leads you up to like the Bluebell, and it was that roundabout, and I was like because I'd already got lost, not knowing where the hell I was. And then I ended up, the reason I went on the A19 home was that I didn't end up in all the traffic like at the Bluebell and stuff, so I didn't end up in the traffic on like the smaller roads. I was just on the A19, then it was a country road, and I knew I'd be fine. But the fact that I went the wrong way meant that I ended up with like all of the little roads where everybody's like going to their houses, estates that are around there, etc, etc. Really? Are you being serious? We might as well go now since you're on my side of the road. You like pulled onto my side of the road to come out onto the, like to come past to go that way, and then you pulled like fully onto my side of the road, and then just sat there as if to say like, oh I'm sorry, you go, how can I go when you're on my, oh honestly. But yeah, my heart was like pounding because I didn't have a clue where I was. I knew I'd got lost, and I knew I had to like find my way from there to like Blake's house, and then to get to the roundabout, and after experience that as well, it was just horrible. It was absolutely horrible, which is weird because the first time I ever drove my car, I went to like Stewart's Park, and I went like where it's like relatively busy, and I was okay. Like I was so amazed by how cool and calm and how confident I was. And then after that, when I tried to drive home from work, after experiencing that, my confidence just went downhill, and it was like starting all over again. It was just, honestly, it was horrible. But you'll get that if you do suffer from anxiety, or if driving is something that kind of like worries you a little bit. The corners, like always, so hard to see what's around it. But yeah, you'll get used to it, I promise. I know it feels really, really bad. The amount of like driving lessons that I had where I just felt like crying afterwards, or like I had tears in my eyes on like one of them when like I got took into town, and it was just absolutely heaving, and I just couldn't do it, and I didn't know where I was, and it was just, oh, it was just horrible. But I mean, look at me now, like it doesn't bother me at all now. If somebody told me that I'd drive to South Shields for my job, which is like an hour away from where I live, and that I'd drive to Newcastle, and that I'd eventually would drive in Newcastle city centre, like what I have, where it's like I don't know where it is, and it's all a one road, like loads of like one-way systems, like what's it called, one-way road, going straight out there, then I would never believe it, because I just knew that I didn't have the confidence to do that. So trust me, it does get easier, it does get better. I promise, I promise. Right, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna put some music on and have a little dance, because I'm nearly enough at Blake's house now, but I'll speak to you hopefully soon. If not, then thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to hit subscribe, and I'll hopefully see you tomorrow for Vlogmas. Bye guys.